guys, what's up, and welcome to Pokemon Ruby episode 24. In this episode, I think I'm just gonna go to this part here and just get to the next city because I feel like it. Yeah, I pick up these berries over here because I like berries. So yeah, so there's not much interesting in this episode because I'm really tired right now, and I don't even know why I'm doing this. I'm really tired, but I'm still gonna upload it because I just feel like it. So yeah, I caught mine here. This chick sends out a Klegion. I think it's a chick. I didn't even see. So I get paralyzed because this game is fucking retarded. So yeah, it's pretty lame. So I get more Parahacks, and then I get Psychic off, and doesn't do jack to this thing, and I'm like, fuck you, Klegion. So I Shockwave with Poncho, because Poncho's pro like that. Here I Psychic, because it's electric, of course, so I can't really do crap to it with, you know, Shockwave, but of course I get Parahacks, and of course, next one I don't. So, yeah, it's pretty nice, because, Poncho gets it with the Poison Tail here, and he lives it, and I don't get Parahacks, which is badass, and I Psychic this thing and just beat it down, and yeah, that was pretty nice. So, Poncho goes to level 32, so good job, Poncho. So I'm just gonna take off this paralysis off Poncho, because he doesn't like being paralyzed and not being able to move. So yeah, so I'm gonna switch Zenjoy here with Poncho, because Poncho likes to, you know, be out of the party, or, you know, never mind, forget what I said. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut it here and get over here to see what's up here, but there's nothing important over here. That was a waste of time. So I'm gonna fight these twin chicks right here. So I'll switch Cheladis out with Roshi here, because Cheladis wants to get into the action because he's a pro. So yeah, this Kate and Joy chick, they send out Spinda and Slocking, and Cheladis is gonna aerial ace that Spinda because he doesn't like Spindas, and Cheladis, or not, did I say Spark? I meant to say he's gonna Thunderbolt the Slocking. So I'm gonna Swords Dance here with Zenjoy because he likes getting his special attack up and he likes owning things. But of course, the Spinda likes to be an asshole, and he puts Zenjoy to sleep, and Zenjoy's like, what the fuck? Why am I asleep? So I send out a Zigzagoon here because I'm not sure what either of these douchebags are gonna do to my what's it called? Where would I just send out? I think it was Cheladis. So yeah, I'm gonna switch back in Cheladis here because I feel like it, and Zenjoy's still asleep because these two bitches won't, you know, let him stay awake. So yeah, I just Thunderbolt this Slocking here, and does some pretty good damage, of course. And then this bastard Teeter Dances. I'm like, fuck you. So yeah, Cheladis, Slocking, and fucking Zenjoy get fucking all of them get fucking confused. I Thunderbolt this Slocking here and knock it down, which is awesome because that thing is about to stupid focus punch me. And Zenjoy decides to wake up finally, but then he hits himself in the face. I'm like, fuck you, Zenjoy. What the hell did you have to hit yourself in the face? So I send out Van because I know he's pro and he can kill the Spinda in one hit. And of course, this thing Teeter Dances me like an ass. And yeah, so Cheladis doesn't get hit with the confusion because he's pro like that. But Van decides to get hit with the poison, and then this chick puts the Cheladis to sleep, and I'm like, fuck you. So Cheladis stays asleep, and then I just use Zing here because I feel like it, and Spinda goes to sleep because Van sings Spinda a song. So yeah, that was nice. So Cheladis stays asleep, and Van decides to hit himself in the face again because he's dumb. And not the real Van, I'm talking about the one in game, if you people didn't know. So yeah, Van finally decides to break out of his confusion and finally hit this bastard and beat down that Spinda. Damn, Spinda deserves it for fucking putting me to confusion and stuff. So I revive Zenjoy here because he's pro, and I use a Hyper Potion on it because I need Zenjoy alive because yeah, he kills shit quick. Zenjoy is probably the best Pokemon I have besides Roshi. So yeah, So I take off that off him, and I take off this item off Zigzagoon, And it's a fucking rare candy. I'm like, fuck yeah. I think I use my rare candy here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I use it on Van because he needs like 2 more levels to finally evolve into fucking Altaria. So I battle this dude here, and he sends out a Magnetric, and I send out Zenjoy, and I Swords Dance here because I feel like it, because Swords Dance and then attack, it fucking owns anything. So this bastard gets a crit here, and I use Quick Attack and does like nothing, or I mean it does something obviously, but I get static because Zenjoy doesn't, you know, he doesn't like to move because he's a douche. So yeah, I just take off this paralysis here with this berry because I want to. So yeah, this Klecleon decides to appear. I'm like, nope, I'm not battling you, F you. So I get this Carbos, and I'm just gonna head to the next part. But Otis decides to show up, and I just run away from it too because I don't want to fight him. And this chick here, she says she wants me to play with a Pokemon. I'm like, no thanks. I do not want to play with your Pokemon. I just want to kill them. So I Swords Dance here, and this Pikachu decides to use Double Team. I'm like, fuck, if I don't hit this thing, I'm going to be pissed, because it's going to Double Team again. But Zenjoy decides to be pro, and he hits the Pikachu through the Double Team, so I'm like, fuck yeah. And I didn't want to go up there, because I know what's up there, and I didn't want to waste time, so yeah. Zigzagoon shows up here, and I just run away from it again, and then I pick up this berry here, or berries, which are Nana berries. I don't even know what those do, but okay. So I finally get to the next city, and I heal my Pokemon here because they need to be healed. Or I don't think any of them need to be healed, but I'm pretty sure Zigzagoon wants to be alive. Plus I like Zigzagoon when he's alive, so he can pick up items and shit. So I switch Shelters here with Zenjoy, because I'm pretty sure May starts out with fucking Swalo, I think. I'm not even sure, but I'm positive that she starts out with something like that. So yeah. So she sends out a Swalo, and I send out Chilitis to fucking own this thing, but of course it has to use Double Team, and Thunderbolt decides to miss, and then I use Thunderbolt again here, and it decides to miss again, and I'm like, okay, if this doesn't hit this, I'm gonna kill something. And it doesn't hit because this game's gay. So yeah, I switch out to Poncho here because Poncho's pro, unlike Chilitis, and Shockwave here because that's gonna kill it in 1 hit, or 2 hits maybe, I'm not even sure. So yeah, Shockwave, of course, it does pretty pro damage, and it crits. I'm pretty sure that I would have killed that thing the next turn anyway, but whatever. So I send out Roshi here because he's pro and can kill this stupid Shroomish in like 2 hits or something. So I use Ember here, it does some pretty damn good damage, and it gets burned, and I'm like, yes. Because I don't want to get hit with the Spore bullshit, because that stuff is really annoying, and it's a pain in the ass. So Roshi gets some experience there, and now May sends out a Numble, so I'm like, okay, I'll just Swords Dance here, or I think I Swords Dance here. Yeah, I Swords Dance here. And I get my attack up, and this thing decides to use Magnitude, and that fucking thing just owns me. So I use Swords Dance again, and this thing uses Amnesia, and I'm like, okay, I'll just keep Swords Dancing, because I know Marshtomp is next, and nothing on my team can own that thing, besides Zenjoy. I mean, they can kill it, but obviously I'd rather, you know, just get those Swords Dances. I'm pretty sure that's enough Swords Dances. So finally May sends out Marshtomp, and I use Aerial Ace, and it doesn't kill it, but it misses with Takedown anyway, but I doubt that Takedown would have killed me, so it doesn't matter. So I finally beat down May, and that's pretty much the end of this episode, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and comment, rate, subscribe. Oh yeah, and here I just go to the Pokemon Center because I just want to get my Pokemon healed. So yeah, fuck you guys. I'll see you guys later. Just joking about fucking you guys. I don't